Hey guys, Joe here. Still recovering, obviously. It's a long process when you have your Achilles tendon lengthened and a skin graft. So, what I've been doing is making a few pickups and sales in order to supplement my income as well as keep myself from being bored to tears. I will start doing car reviews again as soon as I can get into cars and drive them comfortably. So, here we go. I'm going to show you a couple pickups and I'm going to show you what I turn those pickups into. Now, if you're willing to put in the time and the effort, you can do this as well. So, I started with an eBay lot. I like to look for untested or unclean systems, usually from guys that go and buy big lots of stuff, storage units, whatever it may be, and then they take the stuff they don't care about, usually video games, handhelds, things like that, and they dump them on eBay. I like doing that. And when they put words like untested, uncleaned, as is, a lot of people shy away. Not me. So I picked up this bundle, fixed it, sold a bunch of stuff, picked up more stuff. So everything I'm about to show you is going to total $40 outlay. And the only reason it still totals $40 is because I have to sell two other things in order to completely clear it all out. Once I sell two more things out of this original bundle, everything I'm about to show you was free. And you can do this too. Again, you just have to be willing to put in some time and effort. Nothing in life is free, and the best things tend to cost, but not much. First thing is a cobalt blue Gameboy SP 001. As you can see, that is a super duper clean screen. Works great. Now the 001 is only front lit, but when the screen is this nice, it's actually okay to play on. When it came to me, it did not have a battery in it. So what I did was I went ahead and threw a battery in it that I had laying around. And even if I didn't have one laying around, batteries on eBay are $4 or $5 for the knockoffs, although this has a Nintendo battery. System fired right on, worked great, no problems. There were 4 DS lights. This is one of them. This is a black one, works great. Don't know why I'm turning it on because I'm sure you guys have all seen these. But yeah, this one works super duper, even though the touchscreen just didn't want to respond to me, but that's because I didn't hit it right. So that one was fine. It was just dead. I charged it for like 10 minutes. It worked. There was a cobalt blue one, which is a blue-black combination, as well as a red-black combination. Sold both of those, wound up getting like 60, 65 bucks or something for the two of them. So that's super duper. The only one I couldn't fix, and the only reason I couldn't fix it is because I just haven't bothered trying yet, is this one. This is a rose gold one. As you can see, it's got the broken hinge. The top screen is also bad. So what I do in that situation is if I have another one and I have to look in my car, I think I actually have a shell, I would just change all that out and then have a complete rose gold system that I can sell on. Or, and this may be what I do, I take all the components that I want, such as the gold buttons, the gold direction pad, this lower screen, and I put them into a black case and put this rose gold top on it. Then you have a custom system. You can actually get a little bit more money when you do that, because I'll bundle it with, you know, maybe a Zelda or something and get plenty of money for it. Next were not one, but 2 Game Boy Colors. This one didn't need anything. I actually haven't even cleaned this one. I just threw 2 batteries in it, turned it on, worked fine. It's actually sold too. I sold it to a guy on eBay, put this up yesterday, and it sold today with a copy of Donkey Kong Land 3, which was what came with those DMGs, and I got $38 plus shipping. Almost paid for the whole lot right there. This one works, but almost didn't. It was completely full of very fine dust, almost like it sat near ocean water. But I cleaned it up. The contacts weren't corroded or anything. They were just covered in dirt, so it might have been blocking conductivity, but I'm not sure. However, I did lose the power switch when I was putting it back together, but I'm sure I have extras. If not, I'll glue something on there. I'll make that work. There were 2 Game Boy Advances, but I, again, sold one of them. It was an atomic purple like the Game Boy Color, but I kept this one. That works fine. Again, I haven't cleaned it. I need to find the back. Now, I'm pretty sure I actually have an extra back in my bag of parts, and I just forgot about it until I was talking to you just now. Awesome. There was a DSi. I traded that in where I work because I was able to get $30 for that. And then the last thing, and I'm keeping this, is a Cosmo Black 3DS. Now, this one is a color that I really like, so I'm going to keep it. And it works well, so I'm going to keep it. Just was dead again. It was just dead. I plugged it in, let it charge for 5 minutes, turns right on. Well, you know, as fast as a DS turns on anyways. So after selling a few items, I wound up with plenty of money back, paid for the systems, did all of that. I then went to work and used a coupon that I've had sitting there for quite a while, which is buy two, get one free. And if you're a Power Up Rewards member, you can go in and get Nintendo stuff, DS. Actually, I think it's also Xbox and PS4, but video games basically. You get buy two, get one free again. So for my Vita collection, I've got Dead or Alive 5 Plus, and then Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate. I don't know, I'm just beefing up the collection. I also got New Super Mario Bros. On DS. It's always a great game to pick up because you can bundle it with the system, so getting it basically for free. Next, I stopped at a pawn shop near my work that I know the owner of. He's a good guy, and I've talked about him before. For some reason, he just gives me deals. I don't ask for extra money off, he just does it. And he's a super cool guy. I'm never going to tell him no. He obviously wouldn't be making the deals if he wasn't still making money. So for almost nothing, and again, I'm not telling you what I paid for each piece, just know that I am into everything I'm showing you for $40. I got a copy of Super Mario Bros. Not Super Mario Bros. Super Mario 3D Land, which is going to go right there. A complete, obviously I have the cables out in the living room, Dreamcast with the demo disc from January 2000 in there. Super clean, tested, works great. Controller's pretty clean. No VMU, but I have like 15 of them sitting around from different purchases I've made. The VMUs don't sell for much. Game Boy Micro. Something I actually have never owned before, a Game Boy Micro. Mainly because of how small the screen is. But when we made the bundle deal, it wound up, again, being free. So why not? And since I've never owned it, figured that'd be cool. Then lastly, and this is the best thing in this entire collection of stuff I picked up, is a upside down PS4. Pardon me. This is the first release of the Destiny bundle. If you've seen the one that looks like it's tattooed with gold leaf, that is the second release. This is a first release. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it's just a 500 gig, but it might be a 1 terabyte. I don't know. Have to plug it in and figure it out. But I got that. Obviously HDMI hookup, battery, not battery, but power cable, and the controller. Again, basically for free because I use money from the other bundle that I did. And when I sell either, you know, the other one of these or one of the DS Lites, everything will have been free. And that's what I do. Don't be afraid to take risks, guys. I almost got into an argument, almost got into a fight. I mean, I got into an argument with a guy. My buddy was with me, and we were talking, and I was like, well, I don't feel like paying you as much as you're asking for those because I can get them for $4 or $5 a piece. And he's like, no, you can't. I'm like, yeah, I can. I get them all the time on eBay. And he's like, well, what are you doing, buying the fixer repairs? I said, yep. And he's like, well, why would you do that? It's a risk. I said, because it's a risk that 90% of the time pays off if you know what you're looking for. So keep that in mind. I've got a lot of practice at this. I've gotten a lot better. I will admit in the past I've bought a couple of lots that I shouldn't have, that I really didn't make any money on. But as it is, I'm pretty damn good at flipping, making money. I have plenty of contacts. This is all stuff that if you want to do this for a living, you need to cultivate. You need to practice, you need to get better at repairs, you need to know where to sell things to maximize your money. Look at stores such as GameStop during their 50% trade bumps or their buy two get one frees for systems. If you play the system right, you can do a lot of damage, and that's basically all there is to it. Yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you have any comments, leave those down below. If you'd like to subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Still could make my goal. I'm not sure if the counter is just stopped or if just nobody else is watching my videos because I'm not doing as many car videos, but I'm not too concerned. I just want to produce content that's watchable, and that is one last thing I'm going to talk about before I sign off. Too many ads. It's getting to the point where, since YouTube allows creators to put an ad in at anywhere past the 10-minute mark, you get an extra, I think it is. I don't know. I'm not doing it. But since this video is like 11 minutes long, I could theoretically put another ad in here and hopefully make more money. Will I do that? No clue.